Okay, welcome. I thought that the first day of the new year would be a good time to put out some information. Most of you probably know me associated with Ground Control RC, and many of you know me as being associated with TinkerzLab, and a few of you will associate me with both because I post links to the videos that we publish for TinkerzLab and Ground Control RC on Ground Control RC's Facebook page. So I created Ground Control RC about 6 years ago. I got more serious with it about 3 years ago when I discovered there were quite a few people that were interested in what I was doing. And then I started receiving products to review and stuff. So what I found over time with Ground Control RC is that a lot of you are interested, or most of you, what I found out was most of you are interested in the review videos and you're interested in the flight videos, but there's a smaller percentage of people that are interested in the more technical stuff, like setups of aircraft and programming in the transmitter and modifications, brushless conversions, DIY planes, things of that nature. There's a smaller percentage of people that are interested in those types of things. In early 2023, I created a new YouTube channel called TinkerzLab, and it's a pretty big umbrella for all the things that I'm passionate about. I worked in information technology for 20 years, so I'm well versed in computers and software and computer technology and electronics. So that's another one of my passions, not just RC aircraft or vehicles. So I decided to start TinkerzLab early in 2023. And so it is going to be a place where I can publish things on computers and electronics, technology, reviews of different hardware, equipment that I use for my home studio. I'll be publishing more tutorials. I've published quite a few software tutorials on open source and free software. So it's a great resource for those of you who want to save a lot of money and you want to learn how to use different software packages, whether you're going to be doing, learn how to use basics of computers, be able to edit your photos so they look much better, be able to author and edit and render video files, audio files, things of that nature. So that's why I created TinkerzLab, so that I would have a place where I could publish the other things that I'm really passionate about. So, and also DIY projects, craft stuff, I'm going to be publishing on TinkerzLab. But the more technical stuff, I'm going to create a section on TinkerzLab for RC Tech. And that's where I'm going to start publishing the stuff that people aren't as interested in on Ground Control RC, like my setups for my aircraft, how I get them set up and flying the way I have them flying. Screenshots of OPENTX companion so that you can see how I've set up my programming for aircraft, conversions, motor testing, things of that nature. I'm going to start publishing those in the RC Tech section on TinkerzLab. So if you haven't checked out TinkerzLab yet, but you are interested in the more technical side of RC, then don't forget to take a look at TinkerzLab. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you may want to go ahead and subscribe so that you can catch that stuff as well. I also have an Amazon page set up for TinkerzLab, which also has a section on all the RC stuff that I've purchased or that I recommend through Amazon. And the reason I've done that is because I always provide links to all the aircraft and the components in the video posts that I make and the posts that I publish on our Facebook page. But those things get lost in the shuffle. I get a lot of questions about different components that I'm using in different aircraft or where people can buy something. And so it's a lot easier if I have that in one place, at least with that vendor. So in that section, you'll see most of the components I've actually purchased. Some of them I have in my wish list. Some of them I would put in my wish list if my budget was 10 times larger than it is. So there's a lot of really nice aircraft and components listed in that section on our Amazon page that not only have aircraft and components that I have purchased and that I recommend, but also aircraft and components that I would purchase if I had the money to purchase them. So, and other electronics. Coffee is one of my favorite drinks. There's a coffee bar section there. So there's a home office section there for those of you that are like me, where you have a home office set up, not just a media room, but a home office set up, and you do work from home. So I've got different sections listed on that page that have all those types of things that I have to purchase on a continuing basis, or things that I have purchased to outfit my office or my studio. And so if you're looking for something that I would recommend, something that I would buy again, don't forget to check that out as well. Anyway, that is the information that I wanted to put out. So if you are one of the people that's interested in the technical side of RC, don't forget to check out TinkerzLab. I will be starting an RC Tech section on TinkerzLab. I won't be publishing those types of videos on Ground Control RC anymore, but I will be publishing my reviews and my flight videos on Ground Control RC. So, and you might be interested in the software tutorials and things of that nature as well on TinkerzLab. So there's going to be a lot of information there in a lot of different areas that I'm passionate about, and maybe you're passionate about them too. So thanks for watching. I will see you on TinkerzLab, and I will see you in the air.